Good morning. It's just after 8:30. I've been up since just before 8, and it is 48 degrees outside. It was 53 in the Jeep, and I was warm all night long. I was hot. The sleeping bag is nice and warm when it's 37, but when it's 53, it's hot. But I decided last night that since we're not that far from where I left my tripod, that we're going to go back there and go find it. My GPS says it's just about 6 miles, so it's not that far. So I'm not even going to make breakfast. I'm just going to fill my water bottle, pack up the Jeep, and we're going to head out. So let's go back to the lake. So we made it back to the lake. It's windy and cold, but look what I found. Yay! Oh. Welcome back. It's been quite a while since we've talked. So I left camp this morning about 10 to 9, and I got to the lake about 9:45. I showed you the lake. I showed you that I found my tripod. I stayed there for a little over an hour, maybe an hour and 15. Left about 10, and then I had to head back up to the top of the mountain and then back down the other side. I went into town for a few things. For one thing, I've read all 3 of the books that I brought, so I needed something to read today. And now I'm at camp. If you've been watching my videos, we've been at this camp before. It's an easy one. There's not usually anyone here. I like it. Not where I plan to be staying, but plans change. So I'll show you around, and then I'm going to set up the hammock. So this is camp. So we probably got up here to camp about 1:30. I've set up camp. As you can tell, I've set up the hammock and I'm enjoying it. It is about 10 after 2. So I'm just going to relax here in the hammock and maybe in my chair until dinner time, which is usually around 5, I don't know, 5, 6, anywhere in there. So let me show you my view from my hammock. Beautiful pine trees at this camp. And if you look down over there, down there are aspen trees. So this is a beautiful spot to relax. Well, About 5:30, I was starting to cook my dinner, and it started to rain, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained. It is now 7, and as you can tell, the sun is out. There are still some clouds, but not as black as they were. So after I finished cooking my dinner, I just stood under the window right here, out of the rain mostly, and ate my dinner. Boy, that sun is bright all of a sudden. Woo! So I'm just gonna sit down and relax and probably read for a while. The temperature went from about 68 to now it's 59. It's not too bad. I do have my jacket on. So our last night on this amazing camping trip. Let's enjoy it. Well, it's after 7:30 and the sun has gone down and it is getting cold. And I really don't feel like making a fire tonight. There's a group that has just arrived not too long ago at the next campsite. So I think I'm just gonna get into the Jeep and get comfy and read for a while before bed. So I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is 9 o'clock. I've been up since about 8 and it is 56 degrees, not too bad. I actually slept on top of the sleeping bag last night with a blanket and that was perfect. I'm gonna enjoy this place for a little bit. I'm not really hungry yet, so I'm gonna enjoy it, sit and read. The sun has not come to me yet. I don't know if you can see behind me. The sun is out there, so it's rising behind me, but it's gonna take a while for it to come up to where I am, so it's not too bad. 56 degrees, I've just got my jacket on, don't have my coat on, so it's not bad. So let's just enjoy this place for a while. Well, it's 10 o'clock, breakfast is done, and it's only up to 58 degrees, so it's still chilly. I'm gonna get in the hammock for a while and just enjoy this place before I have to start packing up the Jeep, so let's enjoy. Well, it's just after 11:30 and I've been enjoying the hammock for the last hour and a half, maybe. But unfortunately, it's time to pack up. So let's get this campsite broken down. It's taken me less than an hour. We talked last, I believe it was 11:40 or 11:38, and now it's 12:28, so not quite an hour to pack up camp. Taking off my flannels and I'm dressed for town. I'm not sure exactly, what is that? Ugh. I'm not sure exactly the temperature, so I've got a sweater on, but that can certainly come off. But I thank you so much for coming along for this beautiful week of camping. It's awesome, amazing out here. I hope you enjoyed the colors of nature. It's just awesome. Thank you so much for coming along, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.